Good afternoon, Internet fans. Admiral Preparedness here. Just got back from one of our favorite bargain stores to show you what we picked up today. First item is going to be some more of the Bear Creek product line. This one here is their creamy Chipotle macaroni and cheese. I did purchase two of them. I'm going to do a review since I just did the macaroni and cheese 4 cheese. I better give these guys another shot. I really like the 4 cheese. I am going to cook the noodles a little bit longer only because I like mine less firm, but we'll give that a review soon. Look for that in the upcoming days. Here's something I wanted to talk to you guys about a little bit in more detail is when you're looking for shelf-stable drinks, I try to stay away from high fructose corn syrup only because I don't like it. It doesn't do well in my body. At age 60, I'm looking for a little bit more natural items. And this one here, um, uh, I'm going to go with. I'm going to try it. I bought two of them. One that I could review for you, and then one I can keep. The best buy date on this guy is 9/15/2019. So that's a good long shelf life. It's a waxed cardboard type material. It's been pasteurized. The nutritional facts are as follows. Serving size is 8.8 ounces. You get 4 servings per container. So the serving you would use would be 40 calories, 0% fat, saturated fat 0, trans fat 0, cholesterol 0, sodium 40 milligrams, total carbohydrates 10 grams, dietary fiber 0, so you're not going to get anything to help you clean out, sugar is 0, protein less than 1 gram, so the fruit juice is only 10% fruit juice. Vitamin A is 0. Vitamin C, you're getting 120%, so it's loaded in vitamin C. Calcium 0, iron 0. You want to store in a cool, dry place. You want to refrigerate after opening if you don't consume the entire contents in one sitting. They do say that you want to consume it within 5 days of opening the package, so you don't let it sit in your refrigerator or cooler or out in the snow, which is for wintertime, that's your refrigerator. The ingredients are pretty simple. 10% pineapple juice, filtered water, sugar, citric acid, cellulose gum, vitamin C, natural flavor, and then sucrose. Now, high fiber or high concentration of sucrose is something that your body can easily digest. This is a product of the United States. We have a website here of miramango.com if you want to check them out. I like it because it's a firm container. It can stand up in storage. It has the tamper indicator on the top, so if it ever got messed with, you would know. This new packaging product, I call it new because it's just now being shown in stores, has been around for about a decade now. It's finally introduced here in the United States, so we want to keep an eye on this product. I'm going to do a review on that soon. Okay, we all know what these are. These are your child favorites or your college age student favorites. We're not going to go much into these guys because, good Lord, it's top ramen. There's not rocket scientists here. All you want to do is flavor it yourself or use the included flavor packet. All these items are under $15. Again, it's the dollar store. I like these guys here. I'm going to keep pushing them. If you're in a place where you have storage issues or a place where you've got things you want to keep compressed and packed because you have a storage problem, These little storage bags are great because they have a triple seal on the end. As you can see right there, it's a triple seal. Then you have the vacuum cleaner vacuum accessory. These are nice to have. I'm going to do a review on these also, seeing as how I haven't done one yet. Something that everybody always needs now. This one's a pretty hefty item. It's a sharpening stone. It's two-sided, as you can see here, so it gives you different types of stone. Now this one could be wet or dry. I recommend using it as a wet one, wet stone, because you want to keep all your cutlery and items put away. Now what I would do with this is put it in one of my storage bins for long term, since I already have a cutting stone to use. We all know what this is. It speaks for itself. It's maple syrup, but with, it's not 100% maple syrup. Got a lot of ingredients in it, but, for the sweet tooth and long-term storage, this is perfect because the container has been processed and there is a indentation in the lid, so I know it's under vacuum because of the way it was stored or processed. It's not pure maple syrup. That's way expensive, but it'll get you by. These guys here for $1, it's a no-brainer. Use your stone to make your knife sharpen. Kind of a handy tool to keep in your bug out bag or in your truck or car or RV or boat for your camping equipment. Put one of these with your tent. Just in a pouch somewhere. Most tents come with those little convenience pouches. Just something to have around. That's not for you. That's not, well, we all know about these guys. They're mothballs. These are things that you want to keep out in your RV, your storage sheds, places to keep out those critters. This one's going out to my RV, and we'll spread these about and put them in drawers and things to get that RV ready for spring when the bugs start coming out. This one here is a little bit interesting. We have white distilled vinegar. Good for cleaning, good for your food, preserving, great to make pickles. This guy's got 101 uses. It is a product of, I'm sure, Mexico or some other country. Well, it's a product of USA, so good to go. Good for us. Product of USA. I want to talk about extension cords because this is that time of year when people start putting up Christmas lights indoors and out. Folks, it's very important that you use these accordingly. If it's an indoor, use it for the indoor. If it's designed for outdoor, it can go indoor or outdoor because it's made for outdoor. But do not use outdoor or indoor for outdoor. It doesn't have the third prong for grounding. It is very unsafe. Remember also to look for the testing code. That's this guy here. CE used to be for just the United States, but now they're doing it international. So this means it's good in Europe and it's also good in the United States. It's made in China and it passes all those requirements. One thing you have to remember, they are polarized now. Most homes today have the large and small receptacle. If you try to push this into an older style receptacle and it doesn't go in, I'd replace that receptacle, to be totally honest with you, because it's outdated. Those older receptacles they're obsolete, and for less than $1 a piece, you can go out and buy a box of wall outlets that are the modern versions of those versions, and you'll be very happy. Just remember that when you do look for those outlets, that they have the third prong capability for grounding. And also, different codes specify which direction to install that outlet. Most people would put the grounding pole on the top, so that way if something does fall into the plug, it won't cause a short. Again, that one's a good judgment call. Check with your local building codes or your local home center and ask those guys which way the code is allowing. Don't overstack these guys. This one has the two or three. It says the you could definitely go and overextend these guys. Don't do that. Um, that's that. And our final item is for $1. I purchased a 9-foot by 12-foot 0.7 mil thick plastic sheeting drop cloth. Man, let me tell you something. This stuff can be used for anything. Let's say you put it in your bug out bag. You're out there in the wilderness and you want to dry something out. This is the guy to go with. You can cut it, you can form it, you can do all kinds of stuff with it. If you've ever seen how to reclaim moisture in certain climates, you take a mylar sheet or a piece of this type of plastic and you dig a small hole, put your cup of empty cup, whatever container you want to use, place this over the sand or dirt, use a small pebble or rock to indent and let the dew fall into the cup. It works. I've done it before in survival training, and it's a good way to get a little bit of water a day. It's not going to be a lot unless you have a lot of holes you're going to dig. And you're in a, of course, this is for getting moisture out of the ground when the temperatures change, because condensation would form as evaporation occurs in the surface, in the water on the ground, accumulate on the inside or underneath of the film, and then drip down into the container. Maybe I'll do a review on that when the spring comes. So for $15 minus one item I didn't point out because it's a stocking stuffer, there you go. Admiral Preparedness here. Have a great day, folks.